Hi, it's Craig. Just doing my reflection video and about the on-site standard patient experience. I really enjoyed it. I think what went well mostly is just the idea that I have a new tool now to use in my own classes and my practicum. I think on my part, being the patient, I realize now how much work it takes to prepare yourself to have enough information to give a clear and I think accurate account of what a patient or what a patient might be experiencing. I think it's a little difficult not actually having the pain or having that issue, but I think it's a lot better than just doing a straight role play. And I it's a good opportunity, I think, to get some people's or your my students some good experience, and I will definitely use the standard patient. What didn't go well on my own part, I think I could have done a better job preparing. Um, when I went in with the student that I did not know, um, I thought he did a really good job. But on the other hand, um, there are some things that you do, like for instance, when I was testing him with some McKenzie stuff to see if he had a disc issue, he had no idea what that was, and he really didn't have the pain. So to do that and have him say it's okay, there really wasn't any information I was getting from those tests. So it, for in that instance, it was it's a little bit different. But for the most part, um, that experience was good. I like I said, it's convinced me that preparing students to be a patient when we do our practicum experiences is really important. Um, I felt good about the encounters. I thought they were really good. As a matter of fact, while we were doing them and talking about it in class, and it seems like we've already kind of talked about this a lot as a group, which I thought was really cool to get other people's opinions. But it occurred to me that right next door is the small theater, and they have classes there that go at the same time mine do, and so this may be an opportunity to maybe talk to the instructor for that class and see if those students wouldn't mind preparing to be standardized patients for my practicum kids at that afternoon hour. So that was pretty cool, and I'm planning on using that. I like the idea to have the kids also, my students also practice being patients, just because it does like a flipped classroom, like we've learned in other classes in this curriculum, so that they get an idea of what it's like to be a patient and the preparation it requires, and then they have to do some out of the box thinking so that they can mimic what it'd be like to actually have that injury. And I think that's important. I think that ties in what it's like to be a clinician and evaluating, um, and also try, if they haven't had the experience of actually being in pain and seeing a therapist or a doctor, or, what have you. So I think it's a good experience for them to actually be the patient as well. But I am going to use the theater guys. Um, anyway, I think I covered what I learned in this experience. It's been good, and I'll use it in my classes. And I talked to my um, the faculty member that works with me, and she's on board too. She thinks it's cool, and so we'll see if we can incorporate some of the things that we've learned with standardized patients in our own teaching. Well, thanks again for all you've done on site. It was really a pleasure, and it was good to get to meet you. Thank you.